I hope you've had a happy 4th. It was a great day.
Yeah, it really was.
Really, really beautiful conditions. I want to show you what's going on tonight because from north to south, we've got fireworks. Live view from Cache Valley. So all of our ABC4 cameras lighting up. There's Logan with the fireworks as you look towards the mountains. Pretty shot there and clear skies. So Cache Valley celebrating the 4th at this hour. Here's the view from Neil Armstrong Academy. This is from West Valley looking across the valley as we check towards the mountains. The Wasatch there view is really, really good. That is just cool to see. And then even down south, we were watching in Cedar City where they had a couple of fireworks going off. Now it's the local displays that are happening on our driveways. Now, all these fireworks are fantastic, but it does lead to a change in air quality. Expected tomorrow, forecast to hit unhealthy air for sensitive groups in Salt Lake and Utah County. Moderate air expected for the rest of northern Utah, and that includes on the eastern side of the state. Great shot coming from Bountiful tonight. Thank you to Brandon for sharing this one of the sunset and the flag. It was a beautiful 4th of July along the Wasatch Front. It was hot down there in southern Utah. Satellite radar shows us dry northwesterly flow in control over the state. We're watching this because that area of high pressure is going to really change the weather pattern in the coming days for your extended holiday weekend. You can see that northwest flow. We had those dry conditions, but that moderated temperatures in northern Utah. Great shot from the Salt Lake Valley. Mike, we love you. Happy 4th. Great pop of color there looking towards the Antelope Island scene. Great Salt Lake waters looking pretty. 80s for those highs. 86 in Salt Lake. 5 degrees below seasonal norms. You know what we found out today? That makes a difference when it's July. 80s and 90s in eastern Utah. 107 is where we topped out in St. George. 92 in Milford. Heading into the overnight, we will see those temperatures in the 70s as we close out this newscast. Bottoming out in the low to mid 60s along the Wasatch Front. And then we're going to warm things up a few more degrees as we head into tomorrow, getting closer to seasonal norms. Big weather picture here showing you what to expect for your extended holiday weekend. Monster ridge of high pressure. We're watching this because this is going to gradually move east in the coming days. It's actually going to continue to track closer to Utah over the next 7 days and bring weather impacts. This high actually centers up over the Great Basin. Very hot temperatures as this dome of heat really builds. As it moves inland and moves over Nevada and Utah, we start to see that heat really taking control. The Wasatch Front will near triple digits and extreme, dangerous heat expected in southern Utah, and that's where we actually already have heat alerts that are posted. Forewarning you early because this prolonged period, a heat wave here, is going to be a bit of a problem. Excessive heat warning for lower Washington County and towards Glen Canyon. This goes into effect 9 a.m. Sunday. We're telling you early so that you're prepared in the southern half of the state. Initially, it was set to expire Monday night, expanded today till Tuesday night, and we could see that actually grow into other areas as well as the timing change. The heat is on, and with that ridge of high pressure, we don't see much precipitation. This is a look over the next 7 days. Bone dry in the Beehive State and the western United States, so that high has a big pull on that moisture, which you see focuses on the Midwest, the East Coast, and of course, tropical weather towards the Gulf, which we're going to watch closely. Will we see some remnants? We'll, of course, keep you posted. We have to see how Hurricane Beryl continues. Dry conditions with that future cast showing a few clouds sneaking over Manila and Vernal, which they were doing fireworks there tonight. Now, with that cloud cover sneaking over, it gives you the indicator that we get a little disturbance around the edge of the ridge of high pressure. That does uptick winds. That's why that new fire weather watch has been issued for the western Uinta Basin and the San Rafael Swell. So these two areas, as they get an uptick in northwest winds, we're already dry, we're already hot. We will see these areas likely evolve into red flag warnings because fire starts in these spots would spread quickly. A red flag warning basically means you could get erratic fire behavior. We don't want that. We've got to be extremely careful. This is in effect Saturday afternoon through the evening. Temperatures for tomorrow, 80s and 90s. 91's average. We're going to be pretty close to that in Salt Lake. 80s and 90s on the eastern side of the state. We started July so nicely with the 80s. We're going to crank it just a little bit. 90s along the I-15 corridor, 108 in St. George, cooking in the south. Now, I note the records here so you can see that we're going to be close to challenging records and or beating them as we get through the next several days. These are very high temperatures. These are conditions that you're going to have to be extremely safe in and limit your time outdoors. 114 for that high on Wednesday. Wasatch Front steadily climbing. That gradual warming trend as that ridge of high pressure continues to push east and closer to Utah. Triple digits do return Tuesday through Thursday. That's hot. We're talking heat wave here. Those numbers in St. George, really, really intense, and we could be joining them with triple digits as we get through next week. So heads up, forewarning you early, because you have to start planning for that now.
Check in on your friends and neighbors, too.
Yes,
Seriously.
yikes is a great way to put it. Yeah.